What's good, everybody? It is your boy Knock Play K Clutch K 24/7, and we are here showing you guys a little glitch that is in CFM that some people know, some people don't know. I did it by accident, and we're basically going to show you guys how you can get safeties into middle linebacking slots in CFM. Now, sometimes you're not going to get this to work, sometimes you are going to get this to work, but if there's certain rules and people start catching on, then yeah, you're pretty much going to get caught. You're going to lose your team, and it's pretty much not a risk. But if you're in a league where not a lot of people care too much, and you kind of want to have your safeties in a linebacking core, then yeah, we're going to go ahead and put you down through every single step that you're going to take to make this to work. If you guys like this, make sure you guys go leave a like, comment down below some other stuff you guys would like to see, and subscribe if you guys are new, and let's go ahead and get into this method. Now, first thing that you're going to have to do is we're actually going to take this Elgato off and basically show you guys. First off, we're here on huddle.gg, shout outs to them, and we're going to show you guys all the formations that you can possibly do this in, and this is basically every single one. But if you run like a multiple, or you run like a 4-6, you run like any of the let me see, what other playbooks are there? So if you run like any of these alternates, so 3-4-4, 3-4-6, multiple D, cover 2 balance, any of these defenses here, the only way that you can get this to work is if you do this in a defense from an actual team. So let's just say that you want to do like a 4-3, even 6-1, or you want to come out in one of the defenses of like one of the last videos I showed you guys about, like the 4-3 over wide. If you want to see that video, it's going to pop up at the end of this video. But if you want to come out and do something in this 4-3 over wide, you'll have to look at all of these formations that has this cover 2. That has this 4-3 over wide. 4-3, Bills, Bears, Bengals, Browns, cover 2, Cowboys, Texans, Colts, Jets, Eagles, 49ers. But then since you see that this formation is in here, right, you got to check other formations that has those in there as well. So what you're going to have to do is basically think of what defensive playbook that you guys want to go ahead and use this in. So when you do the audibles and things of that nature, do the glitches, then you will have your safety in as linebacker. So what we are going to do is, what you're going to have to do here, after you find out what formation that you want to do it out of, or formations, make sure you guys go into other books. Let's say you go here into the Bills. Well, actually, no, we're going to head over to the Bills and basically see what's in their defense, which gives you 3-3 wheel, cup, 2-4 double mug, 3 even 6-1. So you can do this out of Bills. I think this Bills one actually might be great. Let's see any other formations that actually has some linebackers and things in it. Go back to the Bears. It has an even 6-1 nickel over, double A mug, big nickel over G. This has it. So I think we're going to do the Bears. I think the Bears is the best bet. So what we're going to do first is show you guys here in an offline franchise how to make this work. And let's just do it in this one, right? We're just doing this as a little auto save, so basically it's already done, ready for you. So what you're gonna have to do is figure out what safety you're gonna want to move towards a linebacker spot. And here for the Cowboys, you got Malik Hooker, you got Israel Makakmu, you got Donovan Wilson, Javon Curtis, Javania Thomas, or Jawanya, however you say it. And then if you want, you can actually do a CJ Goodwin and move him over to safety. But for right now, we're going to do Israel Makakmu, and we're going to do Javon Curtis, since they are both linebackers. Since they're both going to be the linebackers. So what we are going to do first is you're going to have to move your safeties to linebacker. Now, in some formation, in some leagues, you cannot move your safety to linebacker. Some of them you can. So if you can, take advantage of this. First thing you're going to do is move them to a middle linebacker, okay? Move your literal safeties to a middle linebacker. So we're going to do that both with Javon Curse, and we're going to do it with the other one that we just moved, Israel Makakmu. So after you move them both to their middle linebacker spots, as you guys can see now, they're both here. You got Curse at 73 and Makakmu as a 65 overall. They are basically already where they need to be. So now the next thing that you're going to have to do to make this work is you come over here to manage staff and team schemes. What you're going to have to do here, like I said, for the defense that we want to do it is Chicago Bears. So you go all the way over here until you see Chicago. Now Chicago is the defensive playbook that the whole team will wrap around their whole scheme. You guys already know about this. You guys don't even need to worry about that. Just move this to its highest percentage and then make it better, and it'll help you out with the XP and all that. But that's a whole nother video. So now, since you have it here in the Bears, you go back to where it says manage staff and formation subs. So now, here's where the fun begins. Here where it says middle linebacker here for 4-3 even 6-1, you go ahead and move Jaron Curse and put him right there. Here in the next one, I'm pretty sure this works on the outsides as well, but here we're gonna go ahead and move, where is he at? Israel Makakmu, and move him right there. So basically now your safeties is both playing on those aspects of the ball. And then you will keep going over here to the 4-3 over, and basically you're just going to keep moving all of your safeties and basically put them in the positions where you want them to be. Israel Makakmu, go ahead and move him right there. Over in the over wide, which is the same thing, you just keep adding everybody on and just keep doing this as you see fit for your scheme. Boom. And what other formations is it in? You can do this. To be honest with you, these you can already move your safeties in at the linebacker spot, so really don't do these. It's really just for the 4-3, 3-4, 4-6, 5-2, you know, formations that predominantly needs these formations in here. So it really won't work out that well if you move it just like that. So here, another spot that needs a linebacker here, I guess Tyrus Wheat, where he is right here, you can go ahead and put him in right here. And then after you finish doing all of that, where all these are now going to save, you go back into your roster and you move your middle linebackers back to the safety spots. So here with Jaron Curse, you finished doing your edits with him. Then you go ahead and move him back from middle linebacker to free safety and save it. Same thing with Israel Makakmu, and you go ahead, edit him, move him back to safety. Now, what this is going to do is going to trick the game to think that they're still safeties. I mean, they're still linebackers when they really are now back to safeties. So now when we go into practice mode, they are still going to be right there as linebackers in their formations. So we're going to go ahead and finish all this. Go here to free practice and make sure that you are in that Bears playbook, and then you go ahead and get it on. So we're going to go ahead and flip it back to the other side of the ball and make sure that the defense is on the field. Boom, just like that. And now we're going to go ahead and show you guys the formations to see if they're in there. So we're going over here to 4-3, and look who's right here. Jaron Curse and Makakmu, safeties in linebacking court. Do not change the depth chart. Do not change the depth chart. You guys see 1 and 24 here in 4-3 over. You see an over solid. I don't even think we did over solid, so that one doesn't matter. Here in over wide, you guys can see Jaron Curse right here, Makakmu right here in 4-3 over wide. And as you guys see in 4-3 even 6-1, you have Jaron Curse here. And if you go over here to the other side, Makakmu is right there as safeties. So yeah, they're here. You can now run 4-3 even 6-1 with safeties in your formation. It's that easy. It's crazy how this works. So now you guys can see Makakmu right here, Curse right here, Wheat, and now I can just use her Curse right here as a lineman. Boom, and he has the same change of direction, same everything. But now when you have those abilities on them where you have the lurkers, things of that nature, they're basically going to play the same. So now you can go ahead and work out with the 4-3 even 6-1 with other safeties here in the formation. Boom, work at it right here, move down. Now you have the safety here in that spot. But in some leagues where they do have the fatigue on, when you do have a safety in these spots and you do have them blitzing, it's really going to be like, it's not really that necessary to like do, because it's like you're going to sit here and get fatigued when they're in the game for all time. So if you're in a league where they don't have any fatigue and you want to abuse this, then yeah, do this, bro. This is one of the best glitches that you could ever get into a CFM. You have safeties in spots where linebackers shouldn't be. If you guys want to take advantage of this, make sure you guys go ahead and do it in your league, but make sure that it is with safeties good. So look, some leagues where you can sit here and have a safety go down to linebacker if they're like 89 speed and under. Sometimes it would be like if they actually were a middle linebacker before they went safety, you can go ahead and easily do it. But you do this glitch right here and you can easily put your safeties in at linebacker positions in the game, and it will literally give you a competitive edge to where you can use your safeties anywhere. But like I said, when you go ahead and switch them out of the formation in game, they're not going to be there anymore. So make sure you don't do that. So now with the little blitzes and things that you guys see in other formations, you can easily do this with this formation to, you know, get a nice little competitive edge as we come out here in a speed dig. Come out, boom, boom, boom. Do it just like this, just like we did before in the other video. Keep it just right here, and now you have all these safeties out here where they shouldn't be, and it's glitching all of the linebacker formations, the 4-3 to 3-4. And now you guys can see you can motion over from a 4-3 formation into a dime formation, because you have tricked the game to think, hey look, now since I'm in 4-3, I can actually move it over to a nickel normal or things of that nature, just because I have safeties on the field when they shouldn't be. And you can go into those other formations and actually wreak havoc. So now since we have two safeties, a linebacker, and you have the D line here with all this, you can easily go into a dime. You can easily go into like a 3-3-5 wide. I'm pretty sure, just for the video sake, I'm going to sub my cock move out. Well, actually a linebacker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with this, I could move into a better formation. As you guys can see, yes, I can move now to the nickel over. And now I can do whatever I want here in nickel over. So yeah, it basically works out for everybody. And it basically just moves I think it moves the linebacker over to, let me see. Yeah, it actually does move the linebacker out into a slot corner spot. So yeah, that's one thing to realize. If you want to do it just like this, you can go ahead and move the formation to do that, and it definitely helps you out more. So now a linebacker is basically going to be blitzing on that side. That's the one downfall about it though. It will move linebackers out into slot corners or other formations, things like that. It might even move the D line up into a slot corner. So that's the only downfall of it. But if you get into something like this now is a whole different ball game. That's why you need the linebackers with a lurker or things like that. So when they go into a slot ass point, standpoint, it's gonna be just all good and dandy. It's just a whole game changer that you can do with this now. So if you guys like this, make sure you guys go ahead and leave the like, comment down below some other stuff you guys would like to see, and subscribe if you guys are new. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of how to get safeties into linebacking formations. Let me know other stuff you guys like to know, and this is strictly a CFM thing. You can't do this in mud, and you can't do this in regs. It's only a CFM thing. So if you want to use these formations and have your safeties in it, it's completely up to you, but make sure it is in the rules of the CFM you're in. If it's a casual CFM, most likely this will not go down. So make sure you guys do it at your own discretion. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment down below stuff you guys see. Subscribe if you guys are new. As always, folks, peace out.